What I've done now is I've opened up my fireplace, I've gone in, and I've taken these side panels off. Essentially, a lot of fireplaces they're all different. And what you've got are these little magnets, and what they do is they stick on the fireplace door. Some trim. Take that off. You've got screws that hold this door on. Take the screws off. You want to start on each corner, work your way, take your middle screw out last. That way you don't warp your door, blow your glass out. This glass is not normal glass. It's a special glass. It is a polyceramic glass, so it's not tempered. It's a ceramic glass that can take 1200 degrees. So if your glass breaks, do not replace it with normal glass. It will blow out. All new fireplaces now have a screen. That's how hot the glass gets. You touch this glass when this thing's running, your fingerprints will be etched into the glass. That's how hot that gets. So all new fireplaces have a screen to prevent that from happening. For a baby doesn't do that. So that would be the variation that you would have on a newer fireplace. Other than that, inside they're the same. So I'm going to open this baby up, and you can see what I'm talking about. So it's a sealed unit. This has been off for a while. And there's my log set. And there's the soot that's on inside the glass. How do you clean that off? That's just soot. Came off of my fingers, comes off very easy. It's just very dirty. I suggest you take it outside to clean this. I'm just going to use just a regular glass cleaner. Vinegar will work. If you have a white film, it's a different deal. It's sulfuric acid. You want to go to the store and buy a special glass cleaner for gas appliances. And it's specifically for removing sulfuric acid. And that's the white stuff that builds up on this as well. What we have here is soot. And this is from improper combustion. That's all this is. Figure out why you have improper combustion, and you eliminate the soot. You can have a fireplace that's been working fine for 5 years and come in one day and it's like this. What happened? Something happened. If nobody's changed any shutters, no adjustments, your gas flow, could be bad gas. I've seen gas, LPG, vary. But to create this much soot, no, highly unlikely. Usually you'll get a white film, not a black. This is something causing an issue. This is a restriction. So it could be a buildup in your pipe. This has a coaxial chimney. If not enough exhaust, not enough intake flow properly, it's like a carburetor. If it's not balanced, you're going to get this black. So just like a vehicle, you're driving down the road, you see black pouring out the tailpipe, improper combustion. So all this is a big carburetor. That's all stoves are, carburetors. Now you look inside there, you can see my log set is clean. That's good. Everything else has got soot on it, but it's all flat black anyhow. If you actually had refractory in there, it probably would be dark. You can see your logs have little holes. And the way they're designed is these log sets fit in specifically a certain way. You can see my log set is broke in the middle. So when you put them in, if the logs are impinging in any way on the burner, it's going to create a problem. So now comes the next reason, why are we having an issue? This unit hasn't been burning at all. So I think a lot of where this soot came from was there was glue behind here. Like I said, it was high temperature silicone. This fireplace was a display model. It was in a mobile showroom bouncing down the road. We would get there and all these would be laying in between the glass. I'd have to take the glass off, reposition them. So we never did hook up the gas in the mobile showroom because we were always running something in wood. so it never really, got used. So I think that's where the soot came from. I think if I clean that off, I'll be okay. So I'm going to check my pilot assembly next. You want to set these, they're very, very delicate. Set these somewhere where they will not get damaged. They break very easily. Thank God our logs are not black. If they were, that would be a real problem. You have to be careful on how you clean logs. They crumble like crazy. They'll get this black stuff on them. You do not, want to be rough with these at all. They're expensive to replace, so be very, very delicate, but you have to take a paintbrush and you have to take air and you have to be blowing the air on there with a paint while you're hitting it with a paintbrush and blow the soot off. If you hit too much air pressure, you'll blow the whole finish off and everything will just turn white and it'll look like heck. And so try not to ruin your logs when you're doing this. I just wanted to show you what I think is the source of this problem. Is that right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's shiny right in here. And that is a material that I used to glue this thing in place. And I believe when these log sets got hot, this was actually boiling. So I'm going to actually cut that out of there so it's not there. I'm believing that that is going to solve the problem. You never want to put anything other than furnace cement or mortar on your gas log sets. Never use anything like this. This is what I think is my problem. So.